Well, Christmas is over, so no more Rudolph. But thank you, Raquel, for my lovely oven mitts, which are my special thing this year. The year's over, but it doesn't mean the shows must go on, as they say. I've got new ideas, very exciting new ideas, and new formats and all the rest of it. So all those who've been following me, keep following me. All those who haven't, you're in for a big treat, starting with my show. Well, you know what they say, everyone thinks bread is dead, all this protein stuff. But no, bread ain't dead, because soda bread is here. And that funny noise in the background is my dog who wants to get to the soda bread before any of you do. So let's carry on. Now it's pretty simple because all it's about is mixing all your dry ingredients together, pouring in your buttermilk. Now if you don't have buttermilk, it's very easy to make it. You just put a little lemon in milk and then turn it round while it splits and then smooth it into a kind of viscous solution, and that's your buttermilk. But of course you do get buttermilk as well in cartons in every supermarket. It's an option if you want to make it at home. Now I'm using strong wholemeal flour, nice wholesome stuff that keeps you going. I have to say, if you have a slice of this in the morning, keeps you pretty much going all through the day. Soda bicarb, which is why it gets its name. And I've used some bread flour as well. Again, I've used strong flours for everything. I've used some nice big chunky oats. Now this is optional, but everyone here, we work on a farm, so needless to say, everyone likes a little hearty food. Salt, and of course you can add honey and sugar if you're going for a sweet version of this as well. And I've got raisins, so I might at the end pop in a little honey if I choose to. That's about it. They all get bunged in together and it's all in the kneading. That's the most important. So that's pretty much it. Very simple. I will get my measures all out for you in a minute. Let's carry on from here. Well, Ireland, soda bread, it's all synonymous, isn't it? Well, I've had a guest staying with me from Ireland, a long way from Tipperary. Her name is Carmel, and she's been, oh, there she is now. I'll let her introduce herself. Come on in, Carmel.
Hello everybody, how are you? My name is Carmel from Tipperary, and it's a long way, isn't it?
Oh yes, it certainly is. Well, Carmel is going to talk us through this whole thing because, to be honest with you, as I said, the show's taking a new turn. Guests now and then, which is going to be fun. So Carmel, I'm going to pop my ingredients in front and the weighing scale, and you talk us through it.
Yes.
Then I'll give you the difficult part, which is the kneading.
All right.
So what are we doing here, Carmel?
You're actually adding stone ground wholemeal.
How much of that should I put?
You need 500 grams of that. You need 500 grams of that.
Okay.
And then you add your white flour, 250 grams.
Okay. So we add.
You put them in together.
Let me just take out a bit of this.
Consistency with the bread. It mixes
okay.
the bread very well. And the stone ground is much better than the other one because it makes the bread more nutritious.
Ah, okay. That's why we're using stone ground.
Yeah,
okay, so now I'm putting in the other white one that you said.
Yeah, they mix up together. And you mix the bread a little bit lighter, not too heavy.
Okay. Oh, because otherwise it's quite stodgy, isn't it?
Stodgy, yeah. That's what we mix.
We aren't using any fats though, are we, in this?
We never use fats. No, we don't ever use fats.
Well, that's the good bit about it. Now, if I add oats, do I put...
you can add some, that's a small amount of oats, not the same as the flour. You can add just a few handfuls into it.
Okay, so if I put, say, 3...
just 3.
I think it's around 100 grams that we put in, isn't it?
Notice it's very heavy, the oatmeal, so you
Yeah.
don't have to add quite a lot of oatmeal.
Okay.
Because it's actually very heavy.
Okay, so we've got that. Now, we have the big...
Yeah, I would do actually 2 good teaspoons of bacansha soda.
Okay, 2 good teaspoons. Yeah, so there, that's 1.
No lumps in them. Make sure they're lump-free. No lumps because the bread won't break even.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm putting salt. So how much
Yeah,
salt?
a teaspoon of salt in.
Okay, but now if I'm doing a sweetish version, should I put also a teaspoon or less?
You put in less if you like it sweeter, because you really want notice the taste of the salt.
Okay.
So yeah, it depends really on the person
So
also.
now we're going to put
Oh, you want the raisins?
yeah,
you can
the
put
raisins I'm going to
sweeten it.
put.
Yeah.
I'm going to put about 100 grams
That'd
of the
be-
raisins.
I think that would be, otherwise it'll be too
Heavy.
Too heavy. It's going to be too heavy if you add too many.
Okay.
It'll make the bread very heavy to hold as well.
Okay.
And to cut.
So this is all our dry ingredients really put together.
Yeah.
Now we're going to add in your 600 grams of buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah.
Now you put in your buttermilk. You make a well in the middle. You make a well.
Yeah, so
Make
let's
a
do
well
that.
Yes, around the middle here.
There.
You just make your well like this. Yes.
So Carmel's
And
been with me since the lockdown and staying because her son is
And
part
what
of
you
the
do-
farm.
Now, you start from the outside and walk into the middle. You
Okay.
start from the outside and walk into the middle of the bread, and you keep adding and adding the buttermilk all the time, slowly, until all the mixture is blended together.
Okay.
So this is how you do it.
That is how
Very
we
slowly,
do it.
much slowly, yes.
Okay.
Very, very slowly you do it, so that everything mixes together. All the ingredients actually come together.
So Carmel, when you were young, your mother made this, didn't she?
My mother made this when I was younger. That's how I know about it. And she's added so many different things to it.
Really? Like
Yeah,
what?
yeah. When my mother would actually add, she did all the porridge, but she'd add, now, you know what, hazelnuts?
Yeah.
When we were kids, we went to the trees and got hazelnuts.
Oh.
And we'd actually put them into the bread.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, and we'd mix-
And what did she bake the bread in? Was it,
She baked the bread in a pot oven.
what is
Which
that?
it was a little fire
Yeah.
with red hot coals, and when it's hot enough, you put the pot oven over
Oh, that sounds
the
very
fire.
exciting.
You cover with the lid, and you put hot coals over the lid.
Does it change the taste of the soda bread at all?
Oh
Or?
no, that makes it even better.
Oh, does it?
It makes it even better. It's absolutely delicious, and this is going to be delicious as well. But this is a soda bread with a kind of a twist. You're adding so many different things here.
the
It's
raisins,
amazing.
yeah.
And you'll never get bored with soda bread eating it like this.
Yeah.
You'd never get bored with it.
Well, I was planning
So,
on doing
yeah.
an Irish stew tonight, and I
Yeah.
made soda bread for tonight, but I actually used sun-dried tomatoes and paprika in it.
And with
And
the lockdown and all that, you see, things like that, people in Ireland at the moment, everybody's making soda bread.
yeah,
It's
it
number one
does
thing,
feed
yeah.
a family pretty
The
well.
number one thing to do is to make soda bread.
Well, I tell you what, at one point you couldn't get any baking ingredients here because it was all sold out in London. Should we need it on the
We
counter?
we need to start kneading. We need to get all the recipe together now.
Okay.
Put it onto the counter. We need to do it on the counter. Mix all the ingredients
Okay.
together. Get everything mixed.
So I'm going to ruin my cooker now for a bit. So I'm going to take over from you, Carmel, and do the kneading. Put some elbow grease into this, which is what it's all about, isn't it?
That's it.
And we give it about 5 to 7 minutes of good hard kneading.
It's all about the kneading. Getting everything together all
Yep.
in the mixture. So important.
Well, Carmel, what do you think? Does that look about right?
That's a very good job.
Yeah.
My mother wouldn't even have done better than that.
So I'm going to divide this, did you say, in two?
Divide it in two and roll out each side, yeah.
Into
Separately.
yeah,
Yes.
circles?
Yes, whatever
Okay.
way you wanted, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about life in Ireland, and you know, how have things been through all these problems of the COVID and everything?
Well, like I was saying to you, that during the COVID, people never made as much bread. Everybody was making soda bread, and everybody tried different varieties. People added their seeds,
Oh.
like you with the raisins, you were doing it.
Yeah.
Real adventurous with soda bread.
Yeah, so what kind of seeds would you add to
Yeah,
it then?
chia seeds, you can put
Oh,
in,
nice.
mixed up seeds, you can put in pumpkin, you can put in sunflower, you can get the little packs you can buy all together and just put them in. You can mix them in, and when you have the bread made, when you have your pint done on the top, you can actually just put seeds all over the top of the bread.
Oh, that
Shake the
sounds
seeds on
lovely.
it, And
Oh,
make
yeah.
and make it more nutritious also. Also making it more nutritious as well. You have all
All
the,
right.
it's very good. And nuts, you can put in walnuts.
Ooh.
We don't have walnuts. We can get them in packs.
Yeah.
But what we had as kids was hazelnuts. Which
Oh, when you were young.
Yes. But you can nowadays, you can have walnuts. You can have so loads of different nuts. You can
So in
have.
Tipperary, where
Yeah,
did you live in
Oh, I
Tipperary?
lived in Thurles County, Tipperary. That's
Ah.
yes, where my mother comes from there, actually. My
Ah.
mother's originally from Galway.
And you had a big family?
Oh, there's 11 of us living. My mother had 15 children. And
And-
we always spread, sold the bread.
Oh, and how many? And 11 survived of the children?
There's 11 of us surviving, yeah. There's 11 of us alive at the moment. So far, so good, thank God.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope everything stays. You stay
Oh,
well,
praise
and
God, it's
we've
really-
loved having you here.
Yeah.
And you know, your son is an integral part of our lives here, so it's lovely.
I'm glad you made the soda bread now. I'm really glad that you've actually made it.
So we've kind of finished this now, Carmel. So my oven is put on. What temperature did you put it on?
150, you put the oven
Oh,
on,
okay,
yeah.
so good. So
Yeah,
now we
and-
just move it in and
Yeah.
we're all set to go.
And we'll push it in and we're all set to go, yeah.
And approximately
eye
how
on it.
long did you say?
Well, I would say about 3/4 of an hour because
Okay.
they're not huge cakes.
Okay, so
And
we
you can
keep an eye on.
yeah, keep an
Oh,
eye
okay.
on them, yeah.
That's great. Okay, so we're ready to do that now.
Yeah.
And then I have the exciting job of cleaning up my cooker. So here's one that we've made a little earlier. And what do you think, Carmel? Does that look good?
Turned out very well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. I can't wait to have
Oh.
a slice of it. Oh, I already have. Sorry.
Well, here
I
we
already
have
a
some
slice of it.
butter and we have some jam.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to
It's
be naughty
absolute-
girls because we're going to be trying this
Yeah,
on the show.
yeah.
So,
Oh, wow. No, it's absolutely delicious.
does that look good or what?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Is it good?
Oh, my God.
Very good. I think we
Very,
did
very
good, my dear. Give me
High five.
5. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show and my lovely guest all the way from Tipperary. It was a new way we've trying to do things, and if you enjoyed having the guest on the show, which I'm sure you enjoyed being with her, my lovely Carmel, well, do give us your suggestions because every little helps and we'd love to know what you have to say. So if you haven't subscribed to Indira's World, remember, please do, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and an extra thumbs up for my lovely friend here. And until next time, bye from Indira and bye from Carmel.
Bye-bye.